The City of Lights is getting a dazzling makeover, and it comes with a hefty price tag. Paris is in the throes of a $10 billion transformation, all in preparation for the 2024 Summer Olympics. This investment fuels everything from gleaming new stadiums to a massive security operation. Over 10,000 athletes from across the globe will descend upon the city, competing for the ultimate prize in sports. The iconic Seine will become an open-air theater, hosting a mind-blowing opening ceremony witnessed by hundreds of thousands. Yet, even with this staggering investment, every detail is under scrutiny. An estimated 15 million visitors will push the city's infrastructure to its limits, and a vast security operation will be pivotal to maintaining order. So the question begs to be asked, will this $10 billion makeover be enough to make Paris truly shine on the world stage? The Olympics are the ultimate prize for any city, but getting them is a marathon, not a sprint. Paris, the City of Lights, had its heart set on hosting the 2024 Games. But it wasn't easy. Other cities were in the race, then started dropping out. Money problems, public protests, the road to the Olympics was full of obstacles. With fewer cities willing to host, the Olympic Committee did something shocking. They offered to award 2 Olympics at once. Paris and Los Angeles faced off, but LA stepped aside in a gesture of sportsmanship. Paris wanted to host in 2024, a century since their last games. It was too good to pass up. In 2017, the dream came true. Paris won. Now they're in a new race, against the clock, to get ready. Can they pull off a dazzling Olympics and make history again? The sheer scale of this endeavor starts to become apparent when you look at the numbers. Prepare to be amazed. 10,500 athletes from across the globe will descend on Paris, their eyes blazing with the fire of competition. They'll reside in the sprawling Olympic Village, a massive complex purpose-built for the occasion. This Olympic Village isn't just about temporary housing, it's about seeding a city within a city. A swath of land spanning 3 towns, Saint-Denis, Saint-Ouen-sur-Seine, and L'Île-Saint-Denis, is being transformed. This complex is designed to accommodate a staggering 14,500 athletes during the Olympic Games and 9,000 during the Paralympics. During the Paralympics, a specialized repair center for orthotics, prosthetics, and wheelchairs will be available, highlighting the commitment to inclusivity. But the true legacy of this project lies in its future. By 2025, this sprawling site will become a vibrant new neighborhood. Think of it as a city reborn, spread across a vast 52 hectares, equivalent to around 70 football fields. Over 6,000 residents will call this place home, living in 2,800 new housing units. Students, families, businesses, this village is built to sustain a diverse community. Green spaces are central to the plan. Parks, pedestrian pathways, and lush areas covering 6 hectares will create a haven in the heart of the neighborhood. Businesses will flourish in over 120,000 square meters of office and commercial space, creating roughly 6,000 jobs. It's a vision of a self-sufficient, vibrant district. Now, here's where things get mind-boggling. The Olympics will feature a whopping 329 events across 32 different spots. Think of the coordination needed to manage that. But the excitement won't just be in Paris. The games are spreading across France, from historic stadiums to breathtaking coastlines. Let's start in the heart of Paris. Picture yourself in the Place de la Concorde. It's electric. BMX riders flying through the air, skateboarders pulling off epic tricks, and breakdancers battling to the beat, all with those famous Parisian landmarks in the background. Nearby, the historic Grand Palais is transformed. That's where we'll see the fierce focus of fencing and the lightning-fast kicks of Taekwondo. Just across the Pont de l'Arena, with the Eiffel Tower in sight, beach volleyball matches heat up, and open-water swimmers battle the currents of the Seine. Some of the venues are steeped in history. Feel the crowds roar in the Parc des Princes football stadium or the hushed tension on the hallowed clay of Roland Garros, where tennis legends are made. Others, like the new Arena La Chapelle, are built for the future, designed to bring sports to the local community long after the Olympic flame is extinguished. To the west, history comes full circle. The Yves du Manoir Stadium, which hosted the Olympics in 1924, is ready to welcome a new generation of athletes for thrilling field hockey matches. Not far away, the modern Paris La Défense Arena becomes a battleground for swimming and epic water polo finals. And no French Olympics would be complete without the Palace of Versailles. Picture the elegance of horses and riders competing with this royal masterpiece as their backdrop. Football fever is going to explode across the country. Stadiums in Lyon, Saint-Étienne, Nice, Bordeaux, Nantes, and Marseille will rock with cheering fans. But the most daring competitions will be far, far away, in Tahiti. Imagine the world's best surfers tackling the legendary waves of Tiahuanaco. It's the ultimate test for the Olympic dream. Finally, just a quick train ride from Paris in Villeneuve d'Ascq near Lille. The Pierre de Mauroy Stadium will see the ultimate handball showdown where champions will be crowned. And let's talk about that jaw-dropping opening ceremony. Over 500,000 spectators are anticipated, with a lucky 100,000 scoring prime viewing spots along the Seine to watch athletes arrive by boat. Talk about grandeur. Imagine the heart of Paris, the scenic Seine River, shimmering under the sun. Its beauty, however, harbors a secret. It's been too polluted for swimming for nearly a century. This enemy is Paris's ancient sewer system. Designed in the 19th century, it carries rainwater and wastewater in the same pipes. Picture this: a sudden downpour hits and the sewers swell to many times their capacity. To prevent a disastrous backup, overflow valves are forced open, dumping a toxic mixture of rain and sewage into the Seine. This is where the battle for a cleaner river is being fought. But Paris has a weapon, a colossal construction project unfolding deep beneath the city streets. Workers are carving out a massive storage basin, a tank capable of holding a staggering 13 million gallons, equivalent to 20 Olympic-sized pools. This underground reservoir will act as a buffer during storms, carrying excess water until the sewers subside. The captured water will then be pumped back into the system for treatment instead of polluting the Seine. It's not just about this giant tank. Alongside it, Paris is weaving a web of upgrades, connecting thousands of homes and businesses to its waste management network, reducing the pollution directly seeping into the river. Think of it as giving 19th century infrastructure a 21st century makeover. Naturally, this transformation comes with a hefty price tag. The tank alone represents a considerable investment, part of a broader billion-dollar plan to revitalize the Seine. And it's not just the athletes who will flood in. Paris is about to be inundated with 15 million visitors. Think of the chaos: flights, hotels, and enough food for a small army. The excitement is off the charts, with over 7.6 million tickets already sold. A massive 40,000-strong security force will be on duty to keep everyone safe. But can Paris handle this logistical nightmare? In a bid for sustainability, the city is undergoing a cycling revolution. A 55-kilometer network of new bike paths is forming, crisscrossing Paris and extending into the northeast suburbs. These paths will link Olympic venues, inviting visitors to experience the city on two wheels. Speaking of transportation, the iconic Paris Metro is also scrambling. A significant expansion, announced in 2009, promises a massive 200-kilometer upgrade with 4 new lines and a staggering 68 new stations. However, delays have plagued the project. While the entire network might still need to be finished, one crucial addition, the Line 14 extension to Orly Airport, is expected to be operational just in time, ensuring a smoother arrival for millions of visitors. This spectacle comes with a hefty price tag, around $9.5 billion. Worth it? That's for you to decide. But one thing's for sure, the Paris Olympics will be epic. If you liked what you saw, do all those good things. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, share this video, and turn on those notifications.